Genesis 1 verse 22 says, "And God blessed them, saying, Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth." This verse comes right after God creates the sea creatures and the birds. It's a powerful moment because it's the very first time in the Bible that God gives a blessing. The act of blessing here shows God's deep care and intention for creation to flourish, not just exist. He doesn't merely create life, He empowers it to continue, to grow, and to spread beauty and vitality throughout the world. When God says, "Be fruitful and multiply," He establishes a divine principle of abundance. Life is meant to reproduce, to expand, to fill the spaces God prepared. The oceans, once empty and still, now come alive with movement, whales, fish, and creatures of every kind filling the waters. The skies, once silent, are now filled with the sound of wings and song. It's a vision of dynamic, joyful creation where life bursts forth in harmony with God's command. This blessing also reflects God's order and balance in creation. Each creature has a place, the fish in the sea, the birds in the air, and each has a purpose. It shows that life was never meant to be static or solitary, it was meant to be abundant and interconnected. Through this verse, we see God's generosity. He doesn't just create enough, He creates more than enough. This abundance reveals His nature, a God who delights in fullness, variety, and the ongoing cycle of life. Spiritually, Genesis 1 verse 22 reminds us that God's blessings are life-giving and continuous. Just as He spoke fruitfulness into creation, He speaks it into us. We, too, are called to be fruitful, not only in a physical sense, but in our actions, words, and spirit. We're meant to grow in love, kindness, wisdom, and purpose, spreading light wherever we go. In summary, Genesis 1 verse 22 is more than just a command to animals, it's a reflection of God's creative power and overflowing goodness. It teaches that God's blessings are meant to multiply, that life is sacred and purposeful, and that abundance is part of His divine design. Every ripple in the ocean and every bird in flight is a living testimony of God's original blessing, a world filled with thriving, multiplying life under His loving hand.